Hello my keto peeps, it's Samaya and welcome back to my channel, I Don't Sugarcoat. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really easy but super delicious chocolate icing. So let's get started. To begin this recipe, we're going to start off with 1 cup and 1/3 of organic cocoa powder. And we're going to go ahead and add that to our stand mixer bowl. And what we want to do is we want to turn this on and let it just get out any of the clumps that might be in there. Now, I suppose you could use a, sift this, but I found that this method works just fine. So do whatever you prefer. So you just want to turn that on to like 2, and we're just going to let it get out any of the clumps. You might want to take it up to 4. 2 is a little too slow. Okay, and so you just want to let that run for a few seconds. Then we're going to add in 4 sticks of butter or 2 cups of butter, and you want it to be room temperature softened. You can have it really soft depending on how you want your icing, or you can have it to where it's, you know, you can push it and it leaves an impression, or you can have it really soft. It just kind of depends on your personal preference. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and turn that off, and now I'm going to add in all of my butter. Okay, so now we just want to turn this on and let these two cream together before we begin to add any of our other ingredients. So now I'm going to go ahead and stop this and scrape down my sides, and then I'm going to kick it up to a higher speed because I've got my butter kind of stuck into my whisk here, and so kicking it up to a higher speed it should spin the butter out. And now don't worry if you still see that you have some butter stuck in your blades. It will all come together, so don't worry about it. Just leave it there. And let's go ahead and add in our sweetener. Now you want to add in about 1 cup at a time. So depending on which one you're using, if you're using Swerve, you're going to want to do this 5 times. You're going to want to do this step 5 times. Me, I'm only going to need to do this 3 times. So I'm going to sprinkle in about 1 cup of my sweetener, and then I'm going to add in a tablespoon, and I'm just eyeballing it, you guys, a tablespoon of my non-dairy milk here. I'm using cashew milk. You guys use whatever kind you prefer. And now what we want to do, now that we've added this to our cocoa butter mixture here, we want to go ahead and kick our stand mixer all the way up high for 1 minute. And we're going to do that every time we add sweetener and milk to our icing. We want to take it all the way up high for 1 minute and let it whisk. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and add in some espresso powder. I have 1 teaspoon of espresso powder here that I'm going to sprinkle into my icing. And that's just going to help boost that chocolate flavor, you guys. And then we're going to add in 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and let that whip for 1 minute on high. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take off the paddle attachment here. Now go ahead and take the bowl off of the stand mixer, and with your spatula, or if you don't have one already, get a spatula and just go ahead, scrape the side of the bowl and get everything one last final hand mix to make sure all of the chocolate has been nice and incorporated into it. Okay, and that's it, you guys. Now you can play around with this and make a, you know, like change up how much sweetener you put in it, and you can have this be as sweet as you want it to be. You can, you know, half this recipe if you don't need to use as much icing for whatever you're using it for. Or you can even add in more milk if you want this icing to be a little bit thinner and not as thick. I want my icing thick because I'm going to be using this for a cake. So you guys will be seeing this icing in my cake video. And that is gonna pretty much be it for this video, you guys. I've got nothing else here. I will add the nutritional values of this recipe in the description of this video, you guys. Also, I want to go ahead and give quick notice to one of my followers. Her name is Sonia Vassell. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm going to go ahead and put a picture of my her picture of my bread recipe that she made. I'm gonna put it over here on the screen, and I just want to start doing that in my videos now. You know, every time you guys send me pictures of your food, I just want to go ahead and share that with everyone. And so I'm just going to do that for you guys. I want to go ahead and post some of your pictures in the video. So please take a look at Sonia's bread. It turned out really beautiful. It looked really great. And I'm so happy that she was able to make it and enjoy it. And from now on, if you guys want your pictures to possibly be featured in my videos, go ahead and send them to me. You can send them to me on Instagram, or you can send them to me on my Facebook. Those will probably be the best places to send them to me. And if I want to post your picture, I'll go ahead and send you a message and ask for your permission, and that's that. So that's going to be all for today's video, you guys. This was just a really simple, really easy chocolate icing recipe. So if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button, you guys. And don't forget to ding that little bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a new video. And until next time, you guys, bye.